and they had the balls to tell me I have bias towards the Philippines. Bro, hello and welcome back to Asia Now. My name is Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about a Senate bill in the Philippines that looks for a new visa to attract tourists, and is this right for you? A reminder of what not to do on a flight. 6 men caught in a group activity in the park. I wonder what they're doing. And did Filipinos master seafaring before other civilizations? A new study poses the question, starting off with the fact that I'm back in the Philippines. I'm extremely happy, excited. As soon as I got here, I felt this overwhelming happiness. Honestly, I feel so comfortable in Cebu City right now. At the moment, I'm going to be maybe moving around. I don't know yet. Regardless, I'm in the Philippines. So if you guys are as happy as I am when you think about the Philippines, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're this close to 8,000 subscribers, which is wonderful. Here's our top story. All right, a Senate bill, bill number 2991, has been filed in the Philippines to create a new visa category aimed at attracting digital nomads and boosting tourism. The proposed visa would be valid for 1 year, renewable for another year, and applicants would need to meet certain requirements, including proof of sufficient income, valid health insurance, and clean criminal record. Villanueva believes that this visa could stimulate the economy by attracting digital nomads who can spend money and share knowledge with their local communities. Over 50 countries already offer similar visas. Okay, a few things I want to talk about regarding this bill. I personally don't think it's going to make much of a difference for digital nomads for a couple of reasons. Number one, unfortunately for the Philippines, unless you're within some big cities in the city center, the internet can be iffy. I know there are other options like, Starlink and all that, but digital nomads want convenience. They want to travel and move around. That's what they call nomads, right? Speaking of moving around, sometimes getting around certain islands can be challenging and time consuming. So people that are working don't usually want any kind of headaches because, the Philippines archipelago, as you guys know, over 7,000 islands, right? So many different islands. It's not like a landlocked place like other countries, right? So getting around would have to be another thing. So two things. The fact that internet is not the strongest because of those, islands and all that, and whatever other reason, I'm not, a technologist guy. And also getting around is a little bit challenging. Another thing, third thing, the Philippines already offers amazing visa options for tourists up to 3 years. You can continuously renew it. And let's be honest, a lot of digital nomads, they're still pretty much working in the Philippines, whether they're on a tourist visa or not, although technically illegal. The government has came out and said already that vloggers like myself or YouTubers are not the concern. They think they're promoting the country and they're not really working for Filipino companies and they're not taking away jobs from locals, so they don't really care about that. So people that come here are already kind of working anyways, but those are basically my thoughts on it. But I think it is still a positive thing, a positive step towards trying to go ahead and attract more digital nomads, because you never know, maybe this goes ahead and encourages providers, telecommunication companies to provide better internet in remote regions. Leave your thoughts down below. What do you think of it? Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Anything you want to share regarding digital nomad visas? I'd love to hear about it. Next up, a study by Ateneo de Manila University reveals that early Filipinos had mastered boat building and seafaring skills long before other civilizations such as the Magellans or Polynesians. Archaeological evidence from the Philippines, Indonesia, and Timor-Leste shows signs of advanced boat building techniques, including the use of plant fibers for ropes and tools for fishing large oceanic species like tuna and sharks. This challenges the notion that technological progress in the Paleolithic age, I can't even say that word, in the Paleolithic age was limited to European and Africa. The study, which will be published in the Journal of Archaeological Science Reports in April 2025, highlights that prehistoric migration in Southeast Asia were made by skilled navigators used advanced technology. Researchers are also testing ancient materials through the first long-distance open sea watercrafts project. Whoa, that's a whole bunch of scientific stuff. Basically, a new research says that, the Philippines and Filipinos and people in this region were the first seafarer masters. I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. Look at the geography of it, right? Islands and water everywhere. So it wouldn't be much of a surprise to me. As we all know, history is always evolving and changing. So that'd be kind of cool if Filipinos were the first nation or peoples to master seafaring. I mean, they do have, I think they're the most seafarers in the world by numbers for sure. And even that one group specific to the Philippines, some of the members can hold their breath underwater for over 10 minutes. Whoa! Like I could do for 30 seconds. Anyhow, let's go on to our next story. Next up, a drunken Russian woman caused a disturbance on a flight from Khabarovsk, Russia to Phuket, Thailand. During the flight, she became increasingly disruptive after drinking heavily, harassing passengers, and attempting inappropriate conversations. She then removed her trousers and underwear. Lying in the aisle, a male companion appeared to assist her, though the relationship was unclear. Flight attendants and passengers managed the situation, ensuring she was seated after losing consciousness. Wow. The flight continued without further issues and landed safely in Phuket. There is no information on whether the Thai authorities were involved or if legal action was taken against the passenger. Passengers have since called for stricter measures regarding alcohol consumption on flights. I still don't understand why that's legal. I mean, I don't drink, so I don't know what, anything about that, but I always assumed they wouldn't be serving alcohol on flights, but I guess they got those small bottles, right? You can't really get drunk off of those. I think it comes down to the bartender, maybe in the airport itself, not knowing when to stop, or he just kept on going to, or she kept on going to different bars and drinking. Who knows? Anyways, what do you guys think of that drunk person butt-ass naked on the floor and passing out? I wonder if that passenger, the male one, was actually her companion or some random dude that just wanted to get a little too close to her. Keeping up with inappropriate behavior in Thailand, police interrupted a group of 6 men engaging in, let's just say, adult activity in a public park in Bangkok. The incident occurred during a routine patrol, leading to the immediate detention of those involved. Local residents had previously raised concerns about inappropriate behavior in the area. Legal action is being pursued against the individuals for public indecency. The incident has sparked discussions about security and the need for stricter regulations in public spaces in Thailand. So yeah, what's going on, man? Come on, guys. What are you doing? What are you mans got to have some money for some hotel room? It's like $20, man. But I don't think it's about money. These people, I assume, like the adrenaline rush people get for public actions such as that. Let's go back to the Philippines. A Cebu city councilor urged local authorities to intensify the crackdown on people with fake person with disability IDs, PWD, amid rampant reports of fraudulent individuals carrying these IDs. In the Philippines, if you're a person with disability, you get discounts and preferred treatment. But I would say maybe this is an opportunity for Philippines government to go ahead and increase the quality of these IDs. They're just basically a laminate piece of paper with a picture on it. But at least maybe, of course, it's going to cost money and take time. But if you're not going to go ahead and provide more difficult IDs for people to fake, at least have some kind of system where they go ahead and maybe have a QR code or a number where it's all on the register. So yeah, just a suggestion. Next up, some U.S.-Philippines news quickly. So the Philippines ambassador to the U.S., Jose Manuel Romualdez, says the Philippines is pleased with the Trump administration's reported decision to exempt some $333.6 million for the modernization of the Philippine security forces and its foreign aid freeze. The envoy has yet to confirm the U.S. has notified the Philippine government about this development. Quote, "We are pleased with this development, another significant sign that our strong partnership and alliance with the United States remains intact." Yeah, of course, President Donald Trump gone ahead and taken away a lot of the aid for foreign countries and programs and all that. And I guess looks like the Philippines won't be affected, but kind of still too early to confirm. I guess good news for the Philippines. And an incredible story in Thailand, a Thai woman intervened just in time to stop a British man from jumping a bridge. The man was found in distress on the airport's upper floor, preparing to jump. I guess it's not a bridge. Maybe it is a bridge. It looks like a bridge to me, bro, in the picture. Her quick action and words of encouragement successfully dissuaded him, allowing security and medical personnel to provide further assistance. Authorities are now ensuring the man receives the necessary mental health support. The incident has drawn attention to the importance of health. You know what's funny? I don't get bothered by people commenting, but yesterday I was surprised somebody said about my comment when I said there are a lot more messed up, crazy stories in Thailand compared to the Philippines. And they had the balls to tell me I have bias towards the Philippines. Bro, I've been to Thailand more than I've been to the Philippines. When I made that video, I was in Thailand. So, and the reason why I said that is because more expat craziness happens in Thailand. You cannot deny it if you actually follow the news in both countries. I'm not saying there's no crime in the Philippines. I'm saying crimes committed by expats and foreigners are a lot more and a much higher degree and craziness in Thailand, mainly because of just their loose regulations, obviously substances. The number of people are there just simply 8-9 times the number of Philippines tourists. I don't want to explain myself, but I thought it was kind of weird. There must be new to the channel. Anyways, let's go back to this Thai woman. The fact that she helped this man is absolutely fantastic. May she receive some kind of award or plaque or just moral, karma from, good karma, basically. And to prove I have nothing against the Thai people, here's our next story. A Turkish traveler was deeply moved by Thai hospitality after struggling to hitchhike to Chiang Mai. Stranded and unsure of how to reach his destination, he was met with kindness from locals who offered him food, transportation, and assistance. The story initially went viral after Facebook user posted about a foreign backpacker attempting to hitch a ride from Panawitin Road to Rangsit. The post read, quote, "I found this adventurous YouTuber from Turkey trying to hitchhike to Chiang Mai. He has been standing here since morning. If anyone is heading north, perhaps they could give him a lift, even if it's just part of the way." Yeah, Thai people, it's like they're known for the land of smiles. Anybody who wants to deal with Thai people would know they're some of the kindest people in the world, right? So the fact that this happened is no surprise to me. But the fact that people are still hitchhiking, that's a surprise to me, right? So leave your thoughts down below so far regarding any of the stories I covered today. What do you think of hitchhiking? And let's finish it off with some positive news. Let's go back to the Philippines. Cebu City, heyo, a total of 164 residents of Lapu-Lapu City received free cataract and pterygium, whatever that is, surgery as part, what is that? Pterygium? Pterygium. Someone could tell me what the hell that is. Surgeries as part of a medical mission. Basically, a bunch of people got free eye care and other medical surgeries in Lapu-Lapu City. Wonderful. Now it's time for a segment, Yesterday Today, where I read some of the most popular comments regarding our previous video, which was about 124 rude aliens being kicked out of the Philippines, or at least denied entry, and a lot of you guys had a lot of things to say. Here are some of the top comments. Kevin Venture Philippines says, maybe the guy on the floor in the airport was just really bad at breakdancing. I think this was in a reference to that one Olympian from Australia, which was, yeah, I didn't want to get into all that, but yeah, I think that's what that is. Next up, Sergeant USA 90 says, no one wants or needs to deal with this kind of BS. 10,000% agree and support what the Philippines is doing. Mark Richards says, when I landed in Cebu, they helped me fill out the e-travel and were very, very nice at customs. Always be extra patient and kind everywhere, and especially at customs. Yes, definitely, guys. If you've never traveled before, they're not regular people. They're not there as like customer service representative of like Starbucks who like treat you with special treatment. Nah, these guys, they have the power to kick you out, like obviously, and deny you. So leave that attitude at home, man, or save it for later, you know. So you don't want to fly halfway across the world, 20 hours plus on a plane. I know it's really tiring and agitating, and maybe you don't agree with some of the rules, but that's not really the place to be bringing it up. Actually, probably not any of our places to talk about rules of another country. You can maybe vent or whatever, but to do it in front of customs is definitely not a good idea. Personally, I am guilty of it. I've been frustrated at customs in Malaysia. Luckily ended well with me, but I learned my lesson. Even though, so I get it. I understand it's frustrating. So, but we have to try to control. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. But anyways, so definitely be nice to customs and immigration officers. And then Cinnamon Rolls every day says, good, they needed to be kicked out and blacklisted. Not everyone is a jackass, but those who are don't need to ruin it for everyone with that spoiled and entitled behavior, all too familiar in the USA, UK, and Canada. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more news from the Philippines, Thailand, and other parts of Asia sometimes. Bye.